What's good with the people, man? How y'all doing, man? He on talking about it's your partner, man. Who? Oh, it's your partner, man. He on talking about, man. How y'all doing on this Thorns Thursday? Say Thorns Thursday, bro. We gonna get to? Oh, we gonna get into it first. Let's get people like he ha ha. He don't talk about, man. I see your wise man. Yeah, talk about, man. Ken in the pen, man. All my folks, man, that's incarcerated, all my folks who ain't, man. Everybody on the bottom of that thing, everybody on the top of that thing, man. Keep that head up. You know what I'm talking about? Keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it, man. You know what I'm talking about? Did I say Ken in the pen? I don't know, but if I didn't, go get that stick up in stores now, man. You gonna get you one off of 76 MacArthur. They sold out. They'll be back though. Giants liquor is what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about, man. 82nd Hillside Barbershop. You know what I'm talking about. They say somebody putting them in their stores in the hundreds. Thank you, young man. Now you know, cause I tell you every morning, but just in case you forgot, you can come get them from me. You know what I'm talking about? You can come get them things from me. You know what I'm talking about? Did you see him? You know what I'm talking about? But if all else fails, and I mean if all else fails, you know what I'm talking about? You can go grab you one off of Amazon and make sure you go copy a hardback. You know what I'm talking about? Funkadai trying the stores now. Make sure you go to Amazon and copy a hardback. You know what I'm talking about? Stick Up 2 coming soon. Funky Dog Trying 2 coming real soon. You know what I'm talking about? Uh-oh, what's that swing that finger, young man? Is you talking about this one? That's the one, bro. Come on, read that thing up this morning. You know what I'm talking about? Come on with it. Worldwide INC, man. You know what I'm talking about? Worldwide Incorporated, man. You know what I'm talking about? One more time, bro. Worldwide. You know what I'm talking about? Are you gonna say, bro, what does that mean? And I'm gonna continuously tell you, it means everybody. You know what I'm talking about? Indugu, Fresh, Mike, Lil Rue, not Lil Rube. Lil Rue, you know what I'm talking about? Tata the player, that's who comes next. Same thing, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Everybody on the bottom of that thing, everybody on the top of that thing, man. Keep that head up. You know what I'm talking about? Keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it, man. Let's get through these disclaimers. But before we do that, you know what I'm talking about? Mama says and mama always says, boy, brush them whiskers when you on TV, boy. You know what I'm talking about? Even if they got a hole in them. You know what I'm talking about? Coffee Chronicles, man. You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna have to do like my man Real Topics TV right there, man. Shout out Real Topics. This is all my YouTube folks. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out everybody, man. You know what I'm talking about? Cowboy Music, your boy Smooth. You know what I'm talking about? Steve Gilmore. You know what I'm talking about? Just everybody, man. Too many to name, and if I left you out, man, my bad. You know what I'm talking about. You know, Brett be off here, up here, up the top of the head. But shout out to everybody who got a channel. How about that? Shout out to everybody on YouTube. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, man. I got to do like Real Topics and trust the process on that one. See, most of y'all would have just cut y'all whole mustache off, run around here looking like Ashton Kutcher and shit. Nah, bro, man. I'm gonna rock with half a mustache. You know what I'm you know what I'm talking about, man. Now, where's we at, man? All these disclaimers. Now, good brother like myself, man, I don't promote no drug users. Good brother like myself, I don't promote no drug sellers. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself, I don't promote no. Now, I know damn well I just went and grabbed a lighter, man. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself, I don't promote no drug sellers. You know what I'm talking about? Nah, man, nah. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself, I don't promote no alcohol consumption. You know what I'm talking about? Nah, man. Don't take a sip. I mean, not a sip of the sippers. Nah, man. Good brother like myself, I don't promote no crime. I don't promote no I don't promote no crime. I don't promote no violence. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself, I don't promote no domestic violence. Keep your hands off the people. He don't talking about he don't talking about don't, he don't talking about promote, he don't talking about no negativity, no, he don't talking about no, no man, be bad. I don't promote shit, you know what I'm talking about? They was talking to bro. I don't promote shit, man. Me, all I promote is y'all go ahead and do what you're gonna do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you find the right thing to do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen, because we just don't know how much time we got, young ladies and gentlemen. You know what I'm talking about? But if a good brother like myself, I ain't prejudiced. Nah, man. A good brother like myself, I ain't got nothing against the sexually different man. Nah, man. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself, I ain't got nothing against the little people. You know what I'm talking about? Nah, man. Me, man, I ain't got no problems with nobody. You know what I'm talking about? They was talking to me. Man, I just love me some everybody. You know what I'm talking about? As a matter of fact, I'm on a quest. You know what I'm talking about? Bring that peace. You know, talk about that joy. You know, talk about that love. You know, talk about that love. Back to YouTube community, man. You with me? Come on over here, fuck with your partner. Check it out, man. You know what I'm talking about? Come fuck with a nigga one time. You know what I'm talking about? Oh man, what's good with you, man? How y'all doing on this Throwing Thorns Thursday? Say Throwing Thorns Thursday, bro. What are you talking about? Oh, we gonna get into it. Crawford. Shout out to everybody who ain't never been out the country but still got some China white here. I need you out. I don't even know if Anisha watch that. Yeah, I don't know, man. I keep telling y'all, man, my sister was born in Okinawa. I think that's their word. Nichiwa, you know what I'm talking about? Man, brother slobbed on himself with some bullshit, man. You know what I'm talking about? No, throwing thorns, man. You see, I've been on this lightweight all week, man. They say, what you mean by throwing thorns, bruh? That's what we doing now. I used to say don't throw rocks. You know what I'm talking about? We ain't even throwing rocks now. We throwing thorns. You know what I'm talking about? Trying to stick a nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Nephew says over here, old lady. Nephew says over here, old lady. You know what I'm talking about? Oh man, that's what we do now. And the reason I say that, man, because I was just talking to one of my there's a motherfucker I know for real, been knowing for some years, right? And we was talking, man, and you know what I mean. The moment the conversation got choppy, she throwing thorns, man. I don't know why they got us on this now. You get what I'm saying? I don't know why they got us on this now, and it's fucked up because it's just becoming natural reaction. You get what I'm saying? Even on this shit up here, bruh. Like when the nigga fighting the case or something, it's just a motherfucking natural reaction to come up here and you get what I'm saying, bruh? It just be a natural reaction. I told you I'm one of them niggas that believe if you did a crime with somebody, they shouldn't even be able to tell, bruh. They just shouldn't. I don't know, man. We did the same crime, but I get the first one tell is the one that's gonna get the least time. Man, listen. But anyway, throwing thorns, man. Cause that's what we do these days, bro. We be throwing that shit trying to stick a nigga. You know what I'm talking about, bro? We be trying to hit a nigga where it hurts. You know what I'm talking about? Trying to stick him. You know what I'm talking about? And it's just like I'm gonna tell you what it is. It's just another part of the form of the great deflection. That's all it is, bro. I told y'all they be talking about like the bitches, bro. Everybody do that shit, bro. It's the great deflection. The moment you want to get out of accountability or you want to shift shape, you know what I'm talking about? Now say you didn't do something, bro. I don't know, bro. You didn't. You were supposed to wash the car, bro. You didn't wash the car. You get what I'm saying? And the nigga asks you why you didn't wash the car, and you know you didn't wash the car, so you get real defensive. And you just blurt something else up out your mouth. So what I didn't wash the car, nigga, you ain't even washed your ass. You know what I'm talking about? You just hurl the insults all out there in front of hella bitches and shit. You know what I'm talking about? But for some reason, that nigga just threw that out there because he didn't wash the car. Now, I'm going to tell you what's funny, right? Oh, that would have been funny in the mama say don't blow your nose on camera. Sorry, mama, he on top of the world. Wow. Top of the world. You know what I'm talking about? But you know what I'm talking about? And everybody probably would have laughed at that shit. You know what I'm talking about? You would have got everybody stop talking about while you wash the car and some more shit, bro. But you know what still remains at the bottom of all that shit? You didn't wash the car, bro. So whether this nigga washed his ass, no matter what this nigga did, bro, you didn't do what you was supposed to do. You get what I'm saying? And throwing thorns is like that, bro. Because now, like, motherfuckers is getting like, you wanna, motherfucker wanna get defensive about their behavior. You get what I'm saying? If you didn't do something, bro. Instead of a motherfucker checking themselves, the first thing they do is start throwing thorns. You know what I'm talking about? And that's how we get to the way this shit look like now. You know what I'm talking about? Nephew, sis, old man, old lady. Nephew, sis, old man, old lady. You know what I'm talking about? That's how we get to this shit right now. Because you can't even pull a motherfucker coat no more. I told you, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Motherfuckers don't even understand, bro. If a motherfucker care enough about you, bro, to even pull your coat, bro, you know what I'm talking about? That's some good shit. But we don't look at it like that no more. The motherfucker who love you gonna tell you got a booger in your nose, man. Go on to the bathroom. The motherfucker who think that shit funny gonna just let you walk around and be talking about you. That ain't your real friends, man. That's them people that just want to view one of your embarrassing moments. You get what I'm saying? But on this throwing thorns Thursday, like I just want y'all to understand this, people. Y'all could go grab a motherfucker, man. This nigga could be everything the fuck y'all said he is, right? But that still has nothing to do with what you are. You know what I'm talking about? And whatever this motherfucker is right there, it has nothing to do with how you handle your business. But we so much in the world of throwing thorns, you know what I'm talking about? That's all we do now. It's that great deflection. It's like me telling you your breath stink. I always say this. And you say, your breath stink too. Ain't nobody grabbing no gum. You get what I'm saying? We just gonna keep on arguing about who breath smells the worstest. You know what I'm talking about? Instead of just fixing the problem. And that's what be going on. And that should be around the world. You know what I'm talking about? Around the board, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? And that's all we got now. Because the moment you tell somebody something, then they get defensive, and now here come the the hurling of insults. You get what I'm saying? Now, motherfucker, just because a motherfucker didn't wash his car, he finna blurt out in front of everybody one of your truest, deepest, darkest secrets. You know what I'm talking about? Like, oh, bro, I thought you was supposed to wash the car. Oh, fuck you, nigga. That's why your baby mama got you on child support. Like, where the fuck does that come from? I don't get it. Throwing thorns, bro. Coffee Chronicles. And that's another one of them ways how they got niggas more into the bitch role now. You get what I'm saying? Cause everybody, you know what I'm talking about? If you telling me something, bro, I'm gonna listen to you. I might joke. It just depends on what you telling me too. You get what I'm saying? But I'm gonna hear you out, folks. You know what I'm talking about? You tell me I need to do something, you know what I'm talking about, and I really need to do it. But first of all, if I really need to do something, you ain't gonna never have to tell me. Because I already know what I need to do. You know what I'm talking about? I'll listen to your point of view, though. You get what I'm saying? I checks myself, folks. So anything you think you can tell me, I already know what I need to do. Now, like, and once again, you gotta clarify everything now. That don't make me better than nobody else or nothing. That just make me self-aware. You know what I'm talking about? Because unlike everybody else, bro, I really don't. And when I say I really, I mean I really don't be giving a fuck what's going on with nobody but me. You know what I'm talking about? Because I understand in order for me to even help somebody else, I got to get myself right. You know what I'm talking about? I got to get myself in a position to do what the fuck I want to do when I want to do it. You know what I'm talking about? Nephew, sis, old man, old lady. You know what I'm talking about? And until that time come, you know what I'm talking about? I ain't really got too much time for nobody else. You know what I'm talking about? As fucked up as that may sound, you know what I'm talking about? Bro, just on I'm on a hike right now. You know what I'm talking about? You know, on happy trails. You know what I'm talking about, man? I'm trying to see where this motherfucker end at, man. You know what I'm talking about? I'm on a trail of peace. But they throwing thorns Thursday, bro. I'm just here to tell you that no matter what you say about a motherfucker, no matter what insult you hurl at a motherfucker, that shit don't change nothing. You know what I'm talking about you. So you come up here and roast a motherfucker, talk about a motherfucker, bro. You can do all that shit. Shit might be funny as a motherfucker, but that still has nothing to do with the changing of you. So after you get through being funny and do all that shit, bro, you still finna go back and have the same problems you have in life, bro. You get what I'm saying? And what I'm trying to say is that's the motherfucking problem we got now. We so motherfucking busy throwing thorns at everybody else because it's like putting somebody else down is going to put us in a better mind space of where we really at in our life. I told you why most people are haters, because they hate themselves. You get what I'm saying? And all that should just be a great deflection, you know what I'm talking about? To really get away from the problems that you have. You know what I'm talking about in your real life, bro. That's why motherfuckers sit up there all day and fuck with people. Coffee Chronicles. Because I told you that attention like a drug, all this shit like a drug. And standing up here fucking with people all day. Like how a nigga used to go get an old school taste, you know what I'm talking about? You should go up to the store, get some booze, you know what I'm talking about? Go and get you a party pack, whatever drugs you be using and shit like that, you know what I'm talking about, to escape reality. But now you don't even got to spend no money to escape reality. I mean, you got to pay a Wi-Fi bill, a phone bill, or something. But you ain't even got to do that, man. You can just go to Walmart or something, sit in front of that motherfucker and activate, can't you? Why you think all motherfuckers be sitting in front of Taco Bell and Del Taco? Nephew says, old man, old lady. Nephew says, old man, old lady. Oh, it's a real shit, bro. Because that shit right there, it helps them escape the realities of the real life. You know what I'm talking about? And fucking with people helps you escape that. You can put yourself in your troll role, man. Because I've been hearing niggas say some crazy shit about that troll shit, bro. Like, niggas really celebrating being a troll. You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna say on never let you know it's on camera. You know what I'm talking about? Sorry, mama. Top of the world, mama. Top of the world. Hey, you know what I'm talking about? But niggas they're talking about that top troll. Niggas really claiming that shit now, bruh. That's the world we done got into. We're nigga claiming troll, man. Troll gang and all this old. Niggas crazy, bro. Niggas crazy. Y'all see at the comedy show the heckler don't never make out well. He just don't. The heckler don't never make out well. And that's what they turning the world into, a bunch of hecklers. You know what I'm talking about? At the digital comedy show or at the digital show, whatever it is. We got the hecklers in the crowd. People pay their money just to come fuck with you. You know what I'm talking about? Because they trying to get attention. And most of the time they get their ass toe up or escorted out of the venue. You know what I'm talking about? But these throwing Thorns Thursday, man, you know what I'm talking about? I don't know if you throw them or not. You get what I'm saying? I'm just here to tell you, no matter what the fuck you say about somebody, no matter what the fuck you can go find out about somebody, no matter what the fuck somebody else is doing, that shit changes nothing with you. You get what I'm talking about? Nephews is old man, old lady. You know what I'm talking about? Shit changes nothing with you. So you keep on talking about people and hitting them where it hurt hard. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, nigga, that's why you lost your kids and all this, man. Just saying shit that's supposed to be between people. You can keep on doing that shit, bro. You know what I'm talking about? And at the end of the day, you might have hurt somebody's feelings. But guess what? At the end of the motherfucking day, you still got to go back and look in that motherfucking mirror you trying to run away from. So no matter what you say out your motherfucking mouth, you got to live your own. You got to live your own life, man. Y'all be living in hell, man. I'm telling y'all the hardest part on that movie 300. Now I know we all liked the 300, didn't we? Good ass movie, huh? You know what I'm talking about? I know some fellas like that. Yeah, I do. You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna tell you the hardest part on that movie, man. Remember that? Because that's that movie, man. On this part is basically the reflection of the world today. When that nigga wanted to come hang out and they wouldn't let him hang out, told that nigga, man, you go on. You know what I'm talking about? You can come over here and rock with us, man, but you ain't gonna be no good for battle, man. You know what I'm talking about? You more of a liability when it come to battle because you can't fuck with our formation. That nigga got spifled through them niggas' shield over the bridge or the mountain, right? And when hooked up with the people they was funking with hella quick. You see when it was finna be over for the other nigga, man, the nigga looked him in his eyes, man, said, hey, what's good with you? He called that nigga name out before he died. He said, hey, you. You know what I'm talking about? That nigga said, I hope you live a long time. That was the coldest part of that movie to me, man. He called that nigga name out. When they was finna get on him, he already knew he was going to. He wasn't tripping, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? He knew what he stood on. You know what I mean? They got him surrounded. He called that other nigga name out. Hey, you. You know what I'm talking about? That nigga had shame on his face. You know what I'm talking about? Nothing but shame on his face. That nigga looked up. He said, hey, you. You know what I'm talking about? Told that nigga, I hope you live a long time, nigga. Because the longer you live, you finna kill your own self, nigga. Because that shit finna burn you up, nigga, because you know. You know what I'm talking about? Man, you know what you did, man, last summer. And that's what just be eating a lot of motherfuckers up, man. And that's how we get that throwing the thorns. I'm gonna tell you who be having the basket of them thorns too, but we ain't gonna even get them church people. We need to put that basket of thorns down, y'all. God love everybody, man. God ain't just ours personally. You know what I'm talking about? God belong to everybody. You know what I'm talking about? Coffee Chronicles. God just not our personal pet. You know what I'm talking about? That we can sick on people. Like we got God in the cage or something trying to train him to do what we want to do. You see them over there, God? Sick them. You know what I'm talking about? We can't do that, bro. God belong to everybody around the world. He and everybody like, man, he's all of us. You know what I'm talking about? That's all of us. But it ain't no toy, and that's what's wrong with you, because y'all playing. You know what I'm talking about? You don't play with God, man. You just don't. God like that thing in the house that ain't nobody's. Everybody get to use it. You know what I'm talking about? It's like the TV. Everybody watch the TV. But here you go, some people that, you know what I'm talking about, they come fight, but you got to fight over the remote. You know what I'm talking about? Because they trying to, you know, talk about they trying to hog the TV. You can't hog God, man. He belong to everybody, bro. Say that in the Bible. But on this Thorns Thursday, bro, I don't know. You ain't gonna cut it out. Ain't gotta listen to me, man. Keep throwing the motherfuckers. You know what I'm talking about? Do whatever the fuck it is you want to do, folks. But I'm just here to tell you what I'm talking about. See, they got everybody else fooled, man. See, I know the shit at the end of that shit, bro, it ain't gonna help you. That ain't changed you. So no matter what you say out your motherfucking mouth, bro, you still gotta go back and look in the mirror. And as people, I just don't think we do that enough. I don't think we look in the mirror, folks, enough. You know what I'm talking about? I don't. I just don't. You know what I'm talking about? We too busy with our eye on everybody else, man. You know what I'm talking about? Trying to check them in their business. You know what I'm talking about? And it's crazy, folks. You gonna, just like the world we created. We gonna create a nigga without a horse talking about a nigga horse. You get what I'm talking about? We done created niggas who don't got whatever you don't got talking about a nigga who got it, man. You know what I'm talking about? Because they done warped the perception with this shit, so everybody just feel like celebrities. So everybody just in their phone with their face all, you know what I'm talking about? Trying to create some type of celebrity atmosphere or something, man. Don't nobody know how to, ain't no normal people no more. Ain't nobody regular. You know what I'm talking about? Coffee Chronicles. I've been a regular person my whole life. And a star at the same time. You know what I'm talking about? Bro, being multitasking. That's why I just don't get it, bro. Shit ain't that important, man. That's why it's good to be important in the real world, folks. You get what I'm saying? That's why it's good to be even with the game. But on this Thorns Thursday, man, we need to put our basket of thorns. Now we need to stop having this war, folks. We need to start throwing the motherfuckers at ourselves. Because once you change yourself, that's when we're going to change the world. Like they were saying in Biggie Smalls, you got to change yourself first. You got to change your understanding, your perspective. You got to see this shit for what it is. You know what I'm talking about? Stop following people. Stop listening to all this shit they tell you. But most importantly, man, stop coming up with ways to hate your people. That's all they doing, is giving you ways to hate your people, bro. But once again, most people hate themselves. So it's easy to hate your people. But me, on the other hand, you know what I'm talking about? I come from a place of love, because I just loves me some me. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to Real Owens. And I just do, man. So I'm going to give you what I give myself. You know what I'm talking about? And that ain't nothing but love. And remember, only you can prevent forest fire. You know what I'm talking about? With them right there, if you don't remember nothing else, always remember, it don't cost nothing. Just show a little bit of that love.